Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow morning, but the sunlight never comes. No sunrise, no warmth on your face. At first, people think it is just an eclipse, but then minutes pass, hours pass, and the sun is still gone. So what would happen if the sun disappeared for just 24 hours? Here's the scary part. We would not know immediately, because sunlight takes about 8 minutes to reach Earth. So for the first 8 minutes, everything would look normal. Birds would fly, people would drink coffee, but then the sky would go black, not sunset black, deep space black. The moon would disappear too, because the moon only shines by reflecting sunlight, and this is where things get scary. Earth would continue moving forward, but without the sun's gravity holding it in orbit. Our planet would stop following its normal path. It would begin drifting through space in a straight line. For only 24 hours, this would not throw us into another planet or destroy Earth immediately. But it would be terrifying, because every star in the sky would suddenly look sharper. The Milky Way would become visible from many places, and the world would realize something impossible had happened. But it gets worse. The temperature would start dropping, not instantly to freezing everywhere because Earth holds heat pretty well. The oceans, land, and atmosphere would keep some warmth for a while, but without sunlight, the surface would begin cooling fast. Plants would stop photosynthesis. Solar power would fail. Animals would become confused. Cities would turn on every light they had. And humans would panic. Imagine every government trying to explain why the sun is gone. News channels would go insane. Social media would explode. Some people would hide indoors. Others would go outside just to stare at the empty sky. But here's the strange part. For one day, humanity could survive. Most people would be cold and terrified, but not instantly dead. The atmosphere would still be there. Oxygen would still be there. The planet would not freeze solid in 24 hours. But the fear would be worse than the cold, because nobody would know if the sun was coming back. And if it did not come back, that would be the end. After days and weeks, Earth would become colder and colder. Crops would die. Food chains would collapse. The oceans would eventually begin freezing from the top down, and humanity would be forced underground near geothermal heat, just to survive. But in this scenario, the sun returns after 24 hours. Suddenly, light hits Earth again. The sky turns blue. The moon returns. People cheer, but the planet would never be the same. Because for one full day, we would understand something terrifying. Everything we know depends on one star. The sun feels permanent. It feels ordinary. It rises every morning, so we stop thinking about it. But if it vanished for just one day, humanity would realize that Earth is not really safe. It is just lucky.